Hey gang, GameFace here, and well, it's time for more Planet Coaster. I think. I haven't made up my mind yet. We'll see if it's time or not. It's definitely time. It's time to, do stuff here. But my thing is, what I need to do. Holy cow! There's two trains backed up. There's a train gonna crash into the back of a train. Oh, it stopped. Stopped. Holy crap. Holy crap. I thought we were going to have an accident there. I thought something bad was going to happen. But it stopped. My camera's in the wrong place. There we go. My camera's in the right place. So, we made a whole crap load of changes last time. Most of it didn't really help. It didn't help. This is where we're sitting right now. It's actually worse than where we started. The fear was 8.7 before, but it's 8.34, which is just as bad. But this excitement is down drastically. Well, it's not down drastically. It's down a little bit. We made the course short, the track shorter to accommodate extra block sections so that I could run 3 trains. But in doing so, I think I've messed up some things. I really do think I've messed up some things. So we really need to look at the excitement heat maps. I'm pretty sure they're fine. I think we're good there. So yeah, if you look at it, I don't see any issues at all. I do think some of the changes that might occur are here in the initial drop. Not for excitement, but again, excitement is yes. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I shaved. My face needed a couple days off from, I don't know, from not seeing the sun. It is quite large. It's quite high though, too. When it's if I take the excitement levels off here and go into edit, 70 meters. So, it's not a little coaster. Maybe that's the problem. But of course, that would be a major overhaul. I do think that this sticking way out here, like before there was double up, like on Twisted Colossus. Okay, let me look up this. Like, you mean like split the lift? Like 2 coasters. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it'd be cool to build try to build a track like that. That would be hard though, wouldn't you say? Like, just, time-wise, you'd be talking about putting a lot of time into that. Because that's basically, it lifts you and times everything so that you're going over the top, the second top, the same time the next car that went after you is going over the first top. The top of the first lift. Yeah, I'm watching the track. It's green and it's blue. I'm watching it on YouTube right now. You start out on the blue. And then at a certain point, you know, they slow you down and they bring you onto the green lift. Yeah. Wow, there's old people sitting in the front. Like, I mean, like, they've got to be in their 60s. Yeah, exactly. One track with 2 lifts. And it's like, in a lot of places, they're like, basically, you know, doing stuff around each other. Yeah, I'd like to build a track like that. Okay, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay, well, but getting it back to things at hand here, you know, that's not this track. What I'll do maybe is we'll get a this is, oh yeah, summer update, can't wait. I'm off that week. It's gonna be awesome. I'll be able to just jump right into it as soon as it comes out. I might even stream like right as soon as it's coming out. Okay, so I don't think the excitement levels are because of the excitement being low. I think the excitement levels are because of the fear being high. And I can't imagine why. Why is the fear so high? A lot of fear at the end here. We cleared up the fear in this whole, you know, this exit from the thing here. All that fear's gone. We cleared that up. So our biggest problems with fear right now are on the end of the drop after the lift. That's some pretty big fear. It's not actually. Actually, that's fine. You know what? We need to fix this. For some reason, there's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of fear. And that's the only thing you should fear, as my caption says. Okay, so it isn't actually. You should fear other things other than fear. We need to do something about this. And I don't know what it is. Perfectly flat? Is that going to be more fun? Is that going to be exciting? Come on. Come on. Make a perfect, like, segue from one to the other. That's what should be happening here. I think it stopped moving. Okay, so let's see the fear now. The fear up here increased right here. For some reason it jumped from 5.4 after the top of this thing. And I don't know if it was like the negative G's or what it was. But I think for some reason yeah, I don't know. There used to be 3 loops. Or the Immelman. The Immelman loop. Sorry. Huh? No, it was the hump. Of course, there's still problems with the Immelman loop. I'm not going to say there's not. I have to say there is. It's in my contract. No, there is. There's definitely problems with the Immelman loop. But that got rid of that. and just pushed it back to here. Now, maybe it's a transition thing. Maybe it's a transition thing, the same as that what just was. And there's nothing really wrong with the Immelmann loop. I should take this off so I can actually see what's happening. Nothing. I don't think anything's happening. I don't think anything's happening. So I think we're going to have to blow this up a bit. It's going to have to be a little bit bigger. And I hate doing that now because... Well, actually, you know what? It's amazing how good the frame rate is right now. I wonder if I'll have enough... Ooh. We're like, now we're coming close to the train station. Okay, so let's re-smooth that. Re-smooth. Ooh. Re-smooth. Okay, there we go. Whoa, I can see the problem. Crap. I can see the problem. I should be shitting myself too. Okay. Now the problem... Okay, so... Little background, maybe. Why can't I, like... So that's... All that curve is in that one piece, eh? Okay. So... Basically, there's a problem. There's a balance issue between this block section and this block section here. And this piece of the track was too long because of another medium-sized loop in here. Now let's take a look at the fear. Take a look at the fear. Let me know all about your fears. That went down a little tiny bit. A little itty bit. But of course now the track's longer. And maybe... Hey Ryan. Maybe the problem's back. Who knows? Not me. I know no such thing. Okay, so... What do? What does it say? What does it say? What does it have to say for itself? It's down in fear. It's down in fear, but not... Excitement sucks. So, what do? We need to fix this. Somehow. And it's like I say, it is definitely a problem of transition. I guess... Yeah. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted the other one. Okay, well, it's going to be a combination of both then. It's still no good. Okay, let's do that. No, it doesn't want to do that. Why can't you just pivot for me? Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. I can't pivot it too much because, of course, whoa, I can't pivot it that way at all. What's happened here? What's happened here? Well, you think that was scary? This is going to be just absolutely terrifying now. Let's look at this. What do we got here? 9 point... No. Yeah, there we go. 10.17. 10.13. I made it much worse. Much, much worse. So, whoops. Oh my god, what has happened? I did that on purpose. Okay, there we go. So something else is going to have to happen here. And I think what it's going to be... Well, I think I... Well, let's see. Let's see. Do I want to go right into it like that? Or do I want to just taper into it? Okay, let's... Okay, yeah. See, I'm so indecisive when it comes to things like this. Let's bring this up. Like, this isn't going to be any more scary. I mean, any less scary. This is going to be absolutely terrifying. Oh. Whoops. What's going on here? What's going on here? What do I want? I want that. And that. Nope. I think it's too big and it shouldn't have a helix. Well, you know, yeah. I don't know. So there's the first block. So this one here. You speak of this right here. And this hill that's kind of, you know. This one right now. That's the hill you speak of. Okay, so right before that, there's Long Hill. Instead of having it going directly up like this, sort of have it level up and do a two-stage type thing. Is that what I'm getting here? Like, take this and... Okay, so where does this end? This ends right here. See, I think, you know, this track has other limitations, and I think one of the other limitations is because of the choice to use a lot of prefab parts. You're not doing what I want, game. You're doing your own thing. Yeah, that law would have to change to do that. Okay, so, but, okay, let's keep that in mind, because I'm definitely have to go there. But right now, should we get distracted from what we're doing here? You know, again, the other thing about this track was I'm supposed to be using a lot of these parts. At least that's what I told myself when I started building it. So, you know, am I moving too far away from that? I don't know, but we will definitely look at this whole first area. You know, like I said, the downward helix is a leftover from when there were going to be two tracks. They were looping around each other on the way down. You know, that is a leftover. The rest of it is not a leftover. The rest of it is what we're trying to do. So, I don't know. Okay, so there's this coming out of this, and we'll bring it to 0 before I go and do whatever we need to do. The problem I have, though, yeah, I would agree that it's difficult to go make changes in the middle in Planet Coaster. Some of the mechanisms, like you need to be able to switch from moving a section to moving a point, bending at a point. Like that, there's certain things missing in the UI that make changing things once you've laid them out more difficult than they should be. But I don't... That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Yeah, but again, like I'd love to ride the coaster right now, but it just comes crashing off the end. I need to finish. You see what I mean? I have a wooden coaster. There's one right behind me. Okay. Well, I'll see if I can wreck this even more. Okay, so if that goes like that, that's not gonna do it. Okay, what do I want here? What do I want? I want to come up and over. No. That's coming out the other side. I want to be going back the other way. I need to be going back the other way. Again, all these seem to continue through. I don't want to continue through. We already had an Immelman. That's our problem. We're dealing with the removal of an Immelman. Maybe I can go with a smaller Cobra roll. Oops. That's just gonna terrify people. Oh, come on. I always do that. Hey, James. New coaster with a fly deck ship and... I haven't, no, I haven't. Sorry. Okay. Oh, I'm not doing the right thing there. I need a Cobra roll. Okay, so we're gonna fix that in place. Can I gift you Planet Coaster? No. I don't think that can be a thing that's gonna happen. Okay, can we do this? This is not a thing that looks very, doable. Okay. What? What? No, 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 no. That's the last thing I want to happen. Just because I selected it doesn't mean I want to get rid of it. Okay, so this isn't going to work. Oh, the Immelman was just perfect there. Overbank turn, maybe? Yeah, see, I've stopped doing everything else on my computer right now, and right now the only stream that I can see is the YouTube one, and I'm running it at 360p. So, for some reason, I've had some issues with Planet Coaster and running other things. Okay, let's try that again. Not doing it for me. It's not working. See, like, my problem right now is if there's anything I'd like to keep in this coaster, it's this whole loop combination. But I think that's my main problem here is those are too close to each other. This all needs to be moved over. I think that's the problem here, is I'm too attached to that. Okay, so if I were to basically just take this up. What is this doing? Why does that become the same as... it doesn't really. NOT Express. I don't know T-Express. Think about upgrading and getting two 1080p Crossfires. Yeah. I noticed motherboards were starting to go up or down in price. I'm wondering if it has anything to do with the whole I-9 announcement type thing. This isn't gonna work. That's gonna turn it that way, and I don't want that. Let's snap to 90. Can we snap to 90? 90. And this is going to just turn it that way, and there's no way for me to bend this track this way and this way, which is actually what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Not, I wouldn't have this, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Okay. Deka. Ferrari World. Oh, Korea's best roller coaster. No, actually, I have, most of my roller coaster time has been spent in No Limits 2. So, that's, yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's funny. I've got it twisted completely the wrong way. Okay. So let's take that, and we'll take that. Whoops. No, we won't. 101 point... Yeah, okay. 90. Shorten it. Exceeds track limits. Okay, well, undo that. Try at it again. Exceeds track limits. Why am I exceeding track limits? You can't go straight up? Can't go straight up. I don't want to go straight up. I just want to go up and over the top, back down again. I just want to do that thing. It's just going to twist it. Yeah, that doesn't work. No easy solutions here. Clash Royale. Oh. You're from Korea. That's the last thing I understood. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know Korean. And actually, some of that doesn't look like it's even coming up right in my chat client. Okay, so what's going on here is I need to find a way, go back the other way. It's very important. We need to turn around. I could try... ooh. A demonic knot. No, I can't. That's just gonna keep going forward, straight. Another... Ooh, there's butterfly inversion. That might be good. Whoa, that looks scary. Maybe the other one was probably better. But again, I'm coming in. Where am I going? Why am I coming out the same way I'm going in? That looks kind of different than what this says. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It doesn't look like it in the thing. Hammerhead. We can try a hammerhead, but I don't think it'll be small enough. Or it will. Can we go smaller, please? No? No, you can only go bigger? And you're not gonna actually move where the... Okay, that's not gonna work. 'Cause it's too big. Whoa, that's just like, what are we building here? No, that's as small as it gets. See, that's one of the things why this is so big, because everything is so big. And it just won't let you make it smaller. Unless you make it yourself. Okay, let's go. Helix upright. No, that would leave me going the same direction. Unless it was helix up right. That gonna get me closer than before? I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think this is gonna be a thing. Okay, enjoy your Planet Coaster. I know I'm going to. Not your Planet Coaster. I'm going to enjoy my Planet Coaster. Well, that looks very dangerous and scary. Now that I've got things hooked up, I might be able to adjust it. Whoa, Nick. No, oh, I didn't expect to see things like that coming out of you. Okay, I don't know what that even means. How did you do that? Google Translate? Cool. Oh, I think I saw barf flying off that thing. I don't know. Let's see how bad that was. It's 12.5. So it's much worse than what was there before. What do we do? What do we do? I could try to stretch this back, move it back some. Make it a bit bigger? But it's probably so bad because of this wiggly bit. It's probably the wiggly bit. Gotta be the wiggly bit. Now if I grab that And that. And we ended up working on this one part for a long time. I may be able to fix some of that dangerous wiggly bit. Or at least move the wiggle from one side to the other. It's almost like I need to be able to bend the prefabs after they're put in. They need to be less inflexible. Like, I mean, like, at some point in time, I should be able to go to this and say, break it apart into chunks. Huh? That would allow me to do a lot of different things. But it's also like this needs to be, well, I don't know. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna smooth all that out too. And then we're gonna see what this ends up looking like. Fear-wise, that is 12.5. 12.5. Okay, that lowered it. Didn't help though. See, that's the other thing. That Immelmann ate up a lot more potential energy. Maybe this just needs to eat up a little more potential energy. You know what I mean? I'm not smoothing. I find there's a difference on where the smoothing occurs. If you do it here, it will leave a bad join between here. So when I smooth something that's up next to a prefab, I usually include the prefab because I don't want it to get all rough, like, you know, it sometimes does. Okay. That I can change. This looks kind of weird. Okay, let's see what we get out of this. Okay, we can ride this thing now, actually. It's a rideable ride. We're already on it. I should watch the live data. Let's look at the live data. They're a little bit scared. Into the first loop. There's kind of a bad transition there. Into the second loop. Okay. Beers through the roof still. Thanks, Jeffrey. Okay, well, that last transition I'm gonna have to fix anyway. Yeah, okay, so I can see the problem. I can definitely see the problem. And I don't think this is gonna help it, but it might. It might. Now. I can't manipulate the prefab other than its position and how it affects the thing that it's attached to. What's your problem now? Okay, it won't do that. It doesn't want to do that. Okay, so let's smooth all this. Let's include that. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's the plan. Smoothing tool to the rescue. Okay. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. It's too big, too wobbly, wibbly wobbly. I think something's gonna have to change drastically. Well, thanks for watching, Jeffrey. Yeah, oh. Netherlands, yeah, I guess it would be quite late. It's like almost 7 o'clock here, so yeah. Well, have a good night. Okay, so that's not going to be our solution. Though, you know, if it worked, it's just too rough. See, that's the other thing they should have is a way to... Not only should you be able to have this split up into like 2 or 3 pieces, you should be able to take extra long pieces and split them up into smaller pieces. Nope, fear's down. Fear's not up at 11 anymore. It's a terrible experience, though. From what people are, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the lowest fear we've seen since I've started. Not that I like this. It's got other problems that we may address right now. Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Which was it, the one that Frontier made? The one thing it did right. Yeah. You know. Didn't look awesome. Didn't look as, you know, epic. I really think that's one of the big draws to all this is everything looks so awesome. You know, when you look around a park, you can style it so well. You can have different looking areas that are just completely different to each other. You know, that's what this is about. And of course, the coasters being in there. Okay, so this is somewhat doing what we want in a way, but it's not doing what we want. Does that make any sense? So what I'm going to do, because I can't turn this into the pieces I want, I'm going to have to turn this into the pieces I want manually. And I hate doing that. Because what you effectively end up with is something. Okay, go ahead, attach yourself. That's short enough that I can work with that. I can stretch this out. What you end up with is something, again, this is going to move as, oh no, it moved as a point. Moved as a point. See, I should be able to, if I want to move this, it's going to move as an object. I should be able to say, okay, don't move as an object, move as a point. Based around the sections I have. I don't know. And of course, I'm afraid to smooth this because what's going to happen, of course, is it's going to shrink it. Why did it do that? Okay, so if we smooth all this... Oh, it didn't shrink it that much. Okay, good, good. We have a lot more control over what's going on here now. So, one of the problems that was created when I originally did this, okay, was when I originally redid this, I should say, was we created a little bit of a wiggle here, which I don't like. For some reason that was there for something else. I think I'm gonna try fix that. Right now. Well, we still have the option to do so. Now if I move that... Okay, wait a minute. I think... Okay, I think these are aligned. Just not with each other, just not this way. With each other. So if I move that... What just happened there? Okay, that was not at all my intention. Okay, whoa. Right about there? Now if I select... there might still be a curve to it, you know? I'm gonna have to fix that curve. No, that's much less of a wiggle than it was before. And this is much more of a wiggle than there ever was before here. So, the reason the whole removal of the loop, the removal of the Immelmann, well, of course, other than the fear, was the length of the track. The length of the track was starting to cause a problem because of a block section here. So what I'm thinking of doing here is bringing this up to a point where we're almost stopped and putting in a block section. I know people are going to say, no, don't do that. Are you going to say that? I guess I don't really need... Maybe I should see what happens first. Let's just leave this as a one whole piece. Laptop died. Like battery, I'm guessing. Not the whole laptop. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, so, well, I do know why I did that. Okay, so we've somewhat addressed the fear. We still don't have a reading yet. Let's just ride the whole thing and see where we need to concentrate on, because there's definitely certain pieces that need to be looked at. The problem with you know, I'd like to change the initial drop, sort of. But again, every drop off a coaster can't be the same. And you know, that is a nice fast ride. I think that's why they're afraid. Is the fear, is the speed. Again, we could do something here for excitement. It's dropping into the... Well, that's not very good. That's bad post... or bad support layout there, Planet Coaster. What are you doing? I had lots of problems with this initially. But now we've got to be a little exciting and a little less fear. And now we're going into what we've been dealing with. I definitely see a problem at the beginning there. I don't mind that. That's actually, other than that last tiny bit of it. Hey, Crafting Ben and Joe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So, where did that end up? 7.79. Okay, so where is that fear? That fear is... Hey, Archon. Welcome to the channel. Okay. When you run out of an idea for YouTube username. Yeah, make sure when you do a YouTube username, you choose a good one, because you might end up like me and stuck with Game Face. Yeah, see, there's no, like, the biggest... I don't know why the fears... Why it cleared itself. What I want to find is where in fear... Like, here's an 8.7. Like, what do they want? What's, like, seriously, I'm asking the question. What do they want? In this section here, let's go to the heat maps. Let's look at speed. Okay, so right here we're going 80 miles an hour. Is that too fast for them? Is that the problem? Maybe 80 miles an hour? Is too fast. Maybe that's my problem. They're just a bunch of chickens. Maybe the coaster doesn't handle 80 miles an hour. That could be another thing. How old am I? Well, I'm definitely old enough to be playing Planet Coaster. Definitely, I can assure you of it. And I'm old enough to have a YouTube channel. Everything's good there. And I'm not 60 like that one guy said. Don't listen to him. He's crazy. Hey, what's happened to my guy? Where's my ride? I want to see these things changing. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. So I think that's my problem there, is 80 miles per hour. Because there is no... Because of the way this works, there's really no... Oh, I'm doing good. How about you? So... Did that slow him down? No, that didn't slow it down. So I'm thinking this is what it is. This is the problem, is the speed. Because it's not a lateral G-force thing. Because that's like... Here they're not afraid. It's at 2.8, 2.14, 0.29, 0.3, 1.3. Those are laterals. Verticals... 2.9, 2.7, 3.38. Right here is a 3.38. Maybe that's the problem. How is the vertical G's right there 2.38? What's going on? But again, they're not afraid here, and they're 3.3. Okay, so that's not the problem. That's not the problem. Is it the combination of all of these things? Or with G-forces, of course. Okay, well, the problem I have with all this is any major changes I do here are going to affect everything. So that's the size of that. Well, yeah, because everything's based on the speed things are going. That's not going to do good. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. It can't be the speed. Like, is there a speed limit on these things that... Yeah, I don't know. Just use the smooth all button. I wish it was that simple. I wish it was that simple. Let's go up a little further and add to the smoothing. That's pretty smooth. I don't think that's moving. Let's add a little more to the smoothing. Okay, let's stop smoothing. It did change. This got pushed. Well, no, it didn't change that much. Yeah, you have to keep pressing it, yeah. But smoothing isn't doing anything anymore. Well, it's not that it isn't doing anything, but this is track that's already been built, smoothed, and smooth this whole helix. Yeah, so it's got to be that 3 point something G's that's a problem. Okay. And, no, you can't do that. It's not something you're going to allow. When of course there's also like the size of the a lot of the yeah, I see. I looked at the 3Gs, and the problem there was, of course, that there's so many other places that are running 3Gs. That how could it be that 3Gs? Whoops. So we want to look at laterals, eh? Point 0.13.01. Laterals seem fine. If we're looking where the fear is. If we're looking to where the fear begins, like do we look before the fear? Where do we look? Makes sense here. So is it the laterals up right here? Is it a problem before the fear? Is it post bad laterals something? Yeah, it's banked, but I might have to add some more banking here in order to, you know, change what the lateral is. That might be the thing I need to do. That might be it. Let's actually get rid of this so I can see what I did there. Now, see, I would have thought that would freak people out more. But I'm gonna smooth it across here. And then I'm gonna bring it up here and I'm gonna smooth it across there. And see if getting the track underneath them more here helps. Okay. That absorbed quite a bit of the fear. Let's look to see if it was the laterals. It's 2.25 G stills. Vertical's way down, because it was 3 point something. Oh, it's 3 up here now. Where it was 3 down here for some reason before. That's down. Now maybe I can get this back into... Nah, 7.76. It didn't... Where's the fear coming from? Come on. Where is it? This little bump? That little bump wasn't there when I started, though. That... I don't know what bump. Okay, we're trying to get a little more... support under them at this point in the course, in the track, is the thought. Problem with smooth all is it smooth banking. When you do it too much and it takes out what you just did. I'm gonna have to flatten this out here. I've never done that. Screw up. Oh well. Yeah, that's what my thought was what smooth banking did. Okay, so there we go. First let's check the fear. 7.08. Okay, so that's the highest fear. Oh no, 7.38 is the highest fear in this whole thing. Okay, come on, around the bow tie. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? Better not be 7.7. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, so nowhere, anywhere in this entire track, anywhere, is there a fear listed that's higher than the 4.42 right here. Nowhere. It doesn't exist. We've got rid of all the 8s. We've got rid of all the 9s, the 10s. All that's gone. But yet, for some reason, the fear is at 7.75. Screw math. We don't need math. That's bad. I just think that's just terrible. Yeah, this is the fear we're giving you, but we're not going to tell you where it is. Like, it's got to be somewhere. There's got to be something pushing this up. Is it somehow here? Is it here? If I were to take this and... Okay, guys, no name calling. I'd like you to cut out the name calling. Sorry. You know it's getting serious. When? Okay, let's, I'm not gonna make it. I'll let you go. I won't vaporize you in mid-air. I mean mid-run. Okay, so if I'm looking at this correctly, if I were to take this, and give it a slight turn that way, I could take this, move it out a tiny bit, and maybe eliminate this properly this time. The last time I screwed it up. I didn't really screw it up, I just didn't get it right. Which I guess is really kind of screwing it up. Okay, now I gotta refix. I guess that's a tiny bit better. Yeah, yeah. Without adjusting the track itself, make the difference from the starting point to the end point as smooth as possible from the one transition to the other. That's sort of what I understand it as. Or what I used to think. Well, yeah, that's sort of what I understand it as. Okay, can we smooth all that? Okay. Now, you get into the loop, you come out. You get into the loop, you come out. Should you be afraid? No, you shouldn't be afraid. Hey, Lee. Huh? Not afraid anymore. Not very exciting, but I'm not afraid anymore. But so this area here, I think I need to change the banking on. For some reason, I don't think that's enough. Or maybe it was too much. And then I'd like to take this and bank it slightly the other way, but it won't let me. Okay, so what are we going to get for a score here? We're not going to get anything for a score because it's already run its course. Okay, let's go High speed. Let's go. We're gonna ride this thing. Full speed ahead. Woo! Fastest coaster in the world. Look at that frame rate. Okay, we gotta work on that one piece. And that transition to the Norwegian loop is kind of rough too. Whereas the transition out of it is fine. Whoa! I did kind of screw that up. Okay. Wow. I can see why it's making them sick. I'm just kidding, of course. Because it's not going that fast. Going like that, the train will make you sick. So, what happened out of that? We still have a 7.72 fear for some insane reason. Where the highest fear in here right now is 7.16. Was it like a million there? Like right there where it's not showing me the number, it's like, yeah, the fear here is like a million, so it's bringing it up too high. We're just gonna show you what it is down here where it's lower. So is this the problem? Let's find out. And in order to find out that, we're going to have to destroy everything we've done so far. And change everything. Over and over and over again. That's not the right way. Maybe here? Maybe here, move that way? That should kill them all. Right, can't be that scary now, eh? Oh, maybe it is that scary now. Okay, I need to get back in here. Come on. Need to get back in here. If I can't get to the middle of the curve, how can I smooth on it? Okay, well, I guess I can smooth on that. And then we can go to here. But again, I don't... Again, the track's gonna be more underneath where the force is, as opposed to what it was before, but I don't think that's gonna fix it. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just make this up as I go along. I'm gonna have to fix this though. I hate what happened here. Okay, here it comes. First loop. The wiggle. The second loop. The transition. See, that should be just... Oh. That should be like the best ride ever. It comes around the thing and down over the thing and over the thing and under the thing and then the thing. And then this bad wiggle. Oh, there's a bad wiggle. Okay, so drum roll, please. Look at that. Fearless. Completely fearless. Fearless. 7.71. What's it gonna give me? What's it gonna give me? What's it gonna give me? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 7.57. There's only one spot. One little itty bitty tiny spot that has anything near a 7 on it. Well, it has a 7.08. But somehow, the track, which really has no fear on it at all, is a 7.57. Ah! I'm sorry, this is just stupidly stupid. Stupidly stupid. That was stupidly stupid. This is just ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. I want this smoothed out. I want this back to how it was before. Can we have that, please? Can I have that, please? Something I can have? Can I? Finally, some nice calming Planet Coaster music. Soothe the savage beast. They should play it a little more often. Just a little bit. Because too often, of course, the soothing would go away and it infuriates the savage beast. Okay, so where are we here? It look, you know, I know it's not styled yet. But to me, it looks like a good coaster. It looks like something I'd want to ride. You know, I don't, this is not as attractive as it used to be, I don't think. I think the Immelman here was a much nicer transition from the to come back and through the bow tie, but I don't understand these numbers. I really don't. Oh, I've made it more, I've made it even scarier. How is this 7.24 now? It look at this though. 2.63. Less vomity. Okay, so there's something going on here. See, that maybe that's another setting they need on here, where I can actually click a button, and what it would do is draw lines all the way around the track, showing arrows of different lengths in the direction of this lateral G's, so that I can adjust for it. Without knowing the direction of the lateral G's, I could be making things worse by adjusting for it, which I think is exactly what had happened here. could be wrong, though. You know, lateral G's 0.97. I can't tell which numbers belong to which. Game, you're driving me insane. Okay, we'll go over here. 0.51. 0.13. Yeah, I'm thinking more of like what they got from like engineering software. I mean, I'm sure they probably have some type of the same thing in No Limits 2, where you can actually even twist the track and see what changes it would make. Okay. But that's not what we got here. Vertical G's. The vertical G's too high here. We've got a 3.42, 3.6. Maybe the vertical G's are too high. I don't see how. Here's a 5.25. And there and for fear, it's nothing. Okay, I've just got to quit this. This is just not helping at all. The fear is 7.51, and the highest fear I can find on the track right now is this little itty bitty tiny bit, and it won't even tell me what it is because it's between here and here. And it won't tell me anything. So this is kind of hard to determine where this 5.71 is coming from. Sorry, I'm like 5.71. All I can think, I don't know. The other thing that's bugging me is this. You know, what have I done here? My excitement is down to 5.38. But again, if we look at the track, you know, there's a very not so exciting spot right here, which I said we need to look at. And there's the rest is all above 5.38. Except, of course, you know, the lift. Because it's the lift. Sorry. See, the drop is exciting. They find that exciting. I don't know why. So, yeah. This is where we're at in this stage of the game. Now, is it somehow just... Well, no, again, I don't understand. Yeah, we basically shut off that braking there. Okay, you know what? I don't understand. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't want to drive myself insane with it, though. That's the thing that's going on here. That's what's really happening. Because I don't want to lose my mind trying to chase something that it's not even willing to tell me what's going on. And that's it. It's telling me nothing from this. There's no way in the world that fear is that high, based on what I'm seeing here, where the highest number I can see in the entire track is 6.1, or 6.18, sorry. You know, it doesn't tell me what the fear is here. Let's ride this thing. Let's ride it. And as we ride it, we're going to go to live data. I wish the pot there was. Okay, I can. So we're gonna watch this, and we'll pause at certain points, and we'll see what's going on with this data. Because right now, I'm just coaster building, blah. Okay, not very exciting so far. Excitement is building. Excitement is building. Okay, so here we go. Perfect. We're awesome. We've got a good level of fear. We've got a good level of excitement. Low nausea. We're going 65 miles per hour. The G-force, the vertical G's are 3.48. But again, like we've said, ooh, that's a nice smooth transition now. Okay. Everything looks good. Oh, that was exciting. Nothing weird really goes on there. Fear's fine. Okay. Excitement's dropping. We go into this. The fear jumped a little bit there, but it didn't go where they say it goes. Nausea went up on the loop, but nausea's fine. Little bit of fear there, but hey, a little bit of fear is a good thing. And the fear's dropping. It's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. Okay, we must have like a spike to like 100 right here. Boom! 100 fear. Blown away. I have no idea. There was nothing on that entire ride that indicated that should be what we're seeing. It had reasonably high excitement all the way around. Low fear, or you know, fear where it should be. That was just a bullshit ride. I'm sorry. Planet Coaster, you're doing something wrong. You're not telling me what I'm doing wrong either. If it's something I'm doing, I'm not getting the information I need. I need to fix this. Okay, now this needs to be adjusted. Now, the reason this is the way it is of course, is because of the transition from the block section down to here. Excuse me. But I think in order to fix this, I'm gonna actually have to move. Can we do this, please? Can we do this? Can we do this? Can this be moved? Oh, you selected it while I wasn't on the... Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna have to move this whole thing as one unit. And it's gonna have to be moved that way a bit. Oh, and there just happened to be a train on it. Poor dummies. They're just crash test dummies. They stopped me from using real people in testing a long time ago. Okay. So this is what we need to smooth out. And this needs to be here. This little dip, it needs to be here because we're coming out of the out of this. But I think it's bigger than it should really be. I think again we're gonna select this, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it up. And I'm gonna move it across more. Okay. Let's see if that did it. It's just like fine adjustment after fine adjustment after fine. It just goes on and on and on. Okay, come on. Move. Okay, we select that. Smooth into that. Smooth right into it. The problem being, of course, now is we might not have enough... I might have just wrecked our whole velocity. You know. And I definitely did some damage here. But how much damage? The only reason that dips there is because there was like zero excitement going around that at that speed. So I added the dip. Okay, so I saw right there something I want to change. I want more. Oh, I had it. There we go. That should hold me up better during that whole thing. Actually, you know what? Nope, I want that. Hey, Travis. It is nuts. It's totally nuts. Whoops. There we go. Again, okay, so... The problem being is the prestige on this thing is going to be so low. I don't know what difference it makes, actually. I'm only building a sandbox park here. It really doesn't make any difference. Yeah, I don't know, I like that. That worked out quite well. I'll have to fix that, though. That wasn't part of the plan. It's a long ride, though, eh? Fear is just fine. If anything should be a problem here, it should be nausea. Everywhere on the entire track, the fear is down. Except for maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna drive me out of my mind, though. I think I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna fix this corner here, and then I'm just gonna go and start doing some other stuff around the track. we'll obviously work towards wiring this thing all up and getting some people on it and running three trains on it. That is the big thing on this one, is I want to run 3 trains on it. What'd I get? What'd I get? Huh? 7.43. How was the fear lowered? How did that lower the fear? Okay, I'm just gonna cry. Oh, there is no smoothing that can be done there. Okay, that's not gonna change. It's alright. Okay. Now we need to look at some other important features to this whole thing. One of which is the queue. Dun dun. Okay, so I don't want to just build the queue. This is like important stuff we got going on here. I should actually get this rounded off a bit more. It won't. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. And if you stretch it, we're going to stretch it from like 1 inch from one end. Stretch it from this end? No. Okay, don't do any of those things I just did. And he needs a little more than a little banking, I'd be thinking. Okay, whoa, frame rate. Okay, so what are we doing? We're the train is only on testing. It's not even running live. So we're shutting her down. We're deleting everything from here. We're deleting everything from here. See, you just need to talk to it a little louder. Then it does what you ask. And here, we're deleting it all. It's all going away. Say goodbye to the train. Goodbye to the train. Goodbye to the train. And then, just to top things off, we're gonna have to stop the world. Just pause it. And start deleting people. Yeah, it must be so difficult. They're always being right, and nobody will believe you. I'm gonna explode. Well, hey, nobody deserves it more. I mean, I'm sorry, did that come out? I mean, that would be a terrible thing. As you know, I'm just joking. Okay, so we need more land. Land needs to be a thing here. We can't just run along and go with the amount of land we have right now. It's just not gonna cut it. Okay, so we need room for a railroad. Oh, there's somebody standing down there. They're just floating there. They're just floating there. Sir. Oh, you're a janitor. Get back to work. He's like, doop doo doo doo. Oh, there we go. He disappeared. Yeah, you better do your job, people, or you will be buried alive. Okay, so this can be also fixed. Ground needs fixing like it's not flat. Okay. What level is that? That's about right, the right level for all this. But the problem I have... Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. Do we bring this all the way back? And just have the edge over here? That's roughly smooth. Well, not... Yeah, the ground needs fixing that's not flat, but you don't want a path that just goes... So you put the path down and then you adjust the ground around it. Is basically what I've been doing. And the other thing that's a problem, of course, is there's this whole under the whole edge of the water thing that I don't really want being a thing. And I hate that it does this. It makes everything else such a pain in the ass to fix. What is it doing? Oh, the ground was way back there, was it? Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. But I'm gonna have to do some changes here too. I don't want, you know, having that sand bar there is fine. But again, we haven't decorated any of this edge anyway, so why am I? What am I worried about? Okay, come on, let's go. We must all disappear. There we go. Okay, why is there no curbs? Because everything shut off. Okay, we want ground curbs. We want railing on elevated, and we want... That's all we want. We don't want a 100% straight path. That would be too unrealistic. There we go. It goes right underneath there. That's awesome. And the coaster's right there, right now. I think that's like screenshot worthy. That is. That's like thumbnail. Look at that. Thumbnail material. Okay, so there's our path. It's a little wobbly right here. I'm gonna try to fix it, but it might not be something that can be fixed. Because there might be some wobbliness to the ground. First, there might not. You know, everything's not at the same level, but I think this time we just lucked out. No, we didn't luck out. Okay, there we go. Now, train. So there's the path. Now the train needs to come right down by the path and over. There's not much more we can do about the train here, because it needs to come up and over this other one. But we'll figure that out as we go. So, the train. We're gonna bring this down. No. We're gonna bring it down so it looks like it's halfway further down to the ground than it was before. Because, you know, all we can do on this game is it looks like. But I guess that's what it's all about. What it ends up looking like. So that 5.7, 5 degrees. Bring that around a bit. Start heading it out over there. And bring this back up to... Ooh, I didn't quite make it. And 0. And 0. Okay, now it's too close to the path. I just can't win with this. I want the train going next to the path, so people can push their unruly children in front of it. I mean, so that people can enjoy looking at it with their children. No, you're not going to let me do this? This is not a thing that can happen, you're saying? This isn't a thing that can happen. Boom. Train. No, you can't, that's no wiggle room. I think I just deleted like 6 frickin' things back. Yeah, I did. Yay, me! Okay. This may not cut it. But we're definitely going to find out right about now. No. Why is the only direction you can go straight? Hello? Oh, because you're angled. You're not supposed to be angled. Quit that. There you go. Oh, don't worry. You're going too. All of you are going. Right up to about here. Okay, okay. That's not horrible. It is, it's kind of horrible. I don't like it. You could probably tell why. Okay, that's gotta go lower. The problem with this is as soon as you start hiring and lowering these rails, all you end up with is like what looks like permafrost. Come on. Today, please. Can we stop moving train track up and down? Thank you. What you end up is what looks like permafrost heave. That's why trains in Canada gotta go so damn slow. Like most of our trains go like, cause they're over, like, yeah, over what usually freezes in the winter. Okay, stop. Okay. Now let's fix that. Can we smooth all that without you taking the curve out of it and shoving it underneath the stairs like I've tried to avoid? We can. I am grateful. I truly am. Even this can be fixed. Awesome. Things are going well. Things are going better. Things are going okay. Things will be okay. It's kind of crooked. But I don't know. Can a train fit underneath there? Yeah, a train can fit underneath there, right? Okay, let's start testing. Test. Station closed. Why are you closed, buddy? Okay, well, while we're waiting for that to finish, because the problem is, as you can tell, the fact that it was still in testing means it was testing before, and I forgot. No, we don't want to do that. What do we want to do? Let's do this. Hey, roller coaster. How you doing? This isn't working out too well. I should have probably gone the other way with it. And left some room to put some stuff in it. And by stuff, I mean, you know, scenery. Because, you know, with the rating of 5.24, this is going to be the most popular coaster in the world. It's not. It's going to suck. But hey, what can we do about it? Planet Coaster won't tell us what's wrong. It says everything's good, and it also says everything's bad. Okay. Truly, that's not a problem. I'm okay with it. Like I said, I'm building this thing in a sandbox anyway. It's not like it's a real managed park. It's like, no, we're not putting... No, you're not doing that. No way. Oh, okay, you can do it from that angle. I'm actually... There we go. That's better. That's just so horrible. Why, what happens in 3 months? New PC? Okay, so we'll put a bunch of garden stuff and pretty trees, and, you know, all that coaster stuff around here. We'll put some stuff around here. Because we'll have to, because right now the scenery is at 8%. We're at 8% scenery. I'm thinking of some type of castle style thing. What are we at? It still hasn't finished testing? Why do you ever have any numbers for me, machine? Okay, let's turn everything on. We're gonna have 5 trains? No, we're gonna have 3 trains. Okay, hurry up. Test. I don't have all day, machine. Oh, I actually do. It's like the middle of the weekend. I have all weekend. Actually, you know what? I don't hate to say. Like, this did not really turn out that bad. You know, the numbers that it gives me, I don't understand them. I don't know what to make of them. There's not much I can do about them, it seems. But all in all, it seems like a pretty damn good ride. So I'm gonna rush these 3 through here. So here we go. There's the first one gone. Actually, I'm gonna put it back to normal speed. Okay, so the first one's gone, and it's up, and it is past the first block section, and we're into the Norwegian loop. This is past I guess the, what would you call that? Does it have a special name? The block section at the top of the lift? The lift block? Well, what just happened? Everything just like stopped. And it's like, okay, moving on. Okay, so now, okay. This is coming up here. And this is gonna cross here. Perfect. Now this is coming up here. It's gonna cross here. And now this is coming up here, and it's going to cross here. Now, the problem section was when this coaster came down here and crossed here before this coaster got past this block section. And it's gonna happen again. Oh, crap. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Ah, no! 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 And there it is. That ruins the whole ride. See, the whole problem here that I see, and I can't do anything about it, and I'm gonna have to run it, is this is being ignored in testing. So if there's a minimum 60-second wait, how are any of these numbers ever going to come out as they should if the last car always gets stuck here, and therefore the car before it always gets stuck here, and therefore the car, without that 60-second wait, none of this works. Okay, whatever the case may be, I'm just going to open it right now with the shitty numbers that we got. And the reason I don't know, again, we've had a hard time determining. Well, actually, now that I look at it, I can pretty well determine that every single thing we touched today had its excitement levels ruined. Yeah, I was waiting for I was gonna wait for the last train, but I figured we got numbers that are not as bad as the numbers could be. So I'm gonna open it, and we're gonna monitor how these things work. Like, I mean, nobody's gonna come anyway. Who's gonna come to a fucking thing whose prestige is 622 because we can't seem to get the excitement at a reasonable level at all? Can't. It won't let us. These 5 people don't mind, but it's like they've got their grandparents with them and they don't want to scare them. But of course, it only looks like it's not yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we've got 2 trains on our shitty coaster waiting in the background, waiting to go. Maybe I should start some scenery here while we do this. We need I don't know what we need. I don't even know what kind of scenery this should be. Again, yeah, I don't know what to do here. Can't all be the same. I do know that much. Or just, not that I don't know what to do. I know exactly what to do. I've done a bit of it. 3. I got 3 trains. I think one of them went. Crap. No, none of them went. Okay, so one of them is going. So, let's start a timer. Wait a minute. 60 seconds isn't 60 seconds in this world. Wait a minute. Is it going by 60 seconds in its time? Or 60 seconds in real time? Because 60 seconds is up. 1 minute. 2 minutes. 3 minutes. 4 minutes. Basically, every second is a minute. Whoops. I don't know why that came up. So, yeah, is this actually going to wait 60 seconds? If it is, we're fine. I might need to lower that to 30. I'm really hoping to, you know, I'm gonna have to fix the excitement issues on this coaster. Basically, what this is coming down to. What's gonna happen here is there's gonna be a coaster sitting here, waiting with people on it. They're already in the Norwegian Loop. They're coming down the helix. What I need to do is just completely fix that curve and make it like completely fit in and. Okay, here it comes. And the 60 seconds is up. So, okay, we're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to change this to... Let's change that to 30 and this to 60. So the maximum is 60. Minimum... Okay, 3 seconds? What do you mean? No. No. Let's go 30 seconds. Don't block the station. Yeah, don't block the station. What happens when I don't block the station? I've got a block here. There's a block here. If I don't block the station... Oh no, I want the station blocked. Okay. If I don't block the station, while this is going up here, this won't come in for loading. There's definitely some things that need to be done in my park. I keep on saying that I'm going to go through and start doing lighting. When we did one ride, but I never really got to the others. I really have to come through and do the lighting. It's actually quite embarrassing, so I'm just gonna set the time to 10 a.m. again, so that I don't have to look at that. Oh, it's awfully bright. Maybe we'll go to 3 p.m. Oh, it's still awfully bright. At least all the plants won't die if I leave it at that time all time. Oh, I'm just kidding. So this is again not sticking to my 30-second rule. It's ignoring it completely. These cars are not filling up. Any load. Okay, any load. So the load rules maybe override. What just happened? These people are about to get on and they changed their mind. Like, oh, any load? No, we're not getting on in any load. $3.29? Yeah, I was just thinking, what the hell? Yeah, you're in Germany. The Norwegians have already left. And that was like an hour and a half ago. Okay, are we ready? Is this gonna do it? Is there 30 seconds up? Is this enough of a load? Is something? Have we reached our criteria? I'll save you guys. I will get you off that roller coaster if it kills me. It's probably gonna kill me. Okay, so while we're doing this, because you know, let's see here. More filters. No, not more filters. No. Okay, you would have thought that this would have had a Western and but I guess I'll have to go and type that in. Let's find an ice cream shop. Simple food stall. Okay, catch you later, roller coaster. Have a good night. Yeah, the train is made of cars. It's on a track. Okay, see? I told you I'd save you. Now, let's see if this is working. Food stall? Do we want a Western food stall? Let's not put a Western food stall. Let's find a modern food stall. Pirate. Information booth. Hats. Food. Planet Coaster food. What's this? Sci-fi beef. Okay, Planet Coaster food. Whoa. Buffering again. Guys, just really talk to your internet service providers. I wouldn't be able to put up with that. Okay, before the people just throw shit all over the place, because they will. They're just a bunch of frickin' animals. They'll still, oh, you're still here. Okay, so did that car go? Car go? Huh? Okay, this is working out quite well. This one's over here. We're filling up this one. Or we're emptying this one out. Once the cars are going, it's good. Filling the initial 3 cars causes a wait here. Which is not good. Which is unavoidable. So there. I'm talking as the game. Not to you. Never mind. Okay, come on. There we go. Now, I don't want a dead tree. Let's not put dead trees in this area. Maybe some of this. Of course, just putting those there, I'm pretty sure is going to affect the overall. That's a 20%. Okay, so are people still waiting? It's not like there's anybody here yet. I wonder why my park's attendance is down by like 1,000. My guest happiness is minus 4% or down 4% from last time. I don't know. I don't know what all these numbers mean. 4? What does 4 mean? That's not. It's a little bit of a common theme. Why? Why? Okay. Thanks, tree. Thanks, tree. Glad you were there for me. Not to all be, well, it better not all be uniform. That just looks wrong sometimes. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? Is there any reason to build everything up here? Like, I do want to sort of fix this now that I have the room. Didn't I pause the game when everybody... Oh, yeah, it just took... yeah, it'll take time. Okay, that's perfect. That is awesome. Look. Now this train's gonna come in. Oh, that's working better than the hypercoaster. It's just too bad the freaking prestige is gonna be so low. So low. A little forest management. Couple rocks. You know, 'cause rocks are everywhere. You can even, like, hide them underground and they count. I'm not kidding. Hey, Boom Shaker! How's it going? I can tell you I'm doing good. Okay, now we need bigger rock. Bigger rock. Just a rock, just like sitting here. Here's a rock. Don't mind me. I'm just sitting here. I'm like trying to build like a divider type thing between here and the railroad track. Maybe I'll even like bring up the land a bit on one side. That'll even things out. That'll make it look like it belongs. Not just like something I just threw out there. Because, you know, I just threw it out there. See what it looked like. It's not working. Be lower. Do a little terrain work. Hey, Elite. How you doing? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little more terrain work under here too, because none of this whole groove, dug-in groove really needs to exist. Whoa. That was not what I wanted. I didn't want to do that on that scale. I think I screwed some other stuff up. I should undo that. You know what I mean? None of that needs to be there. None of it. It all could just be like a natural hill. I know I'm using the flattening tool to do this, but it seems to be able to move the most amount of land in the shortest amount of time. So again, just trying to make this a little more natural. And I found a good way to do that is with this tool, because you can actually just go like a quarter way up a mountain and just sort of like, okay, I'm going to just edge that out. And do stuff like that. Actually, I am going to take this. If you turn the intensity up to 100, of course, you end up getting sharper edges. Which may be what you want. I'm filling all this in now. I'm gonna have to do some rock painting. It's like a big, huge pit. The problem is if I bring that up to 100%, it's not going to start bringing up the land. It's just going to start instantly painting an edge. And if I instantly paint an edge, I end up with just like big hollow areas in the world. on. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, now this used to run down a groove that was here. Now that's gone. So I can bring this out. But we still want that groove here. And not that it's going to be a groove. Let's see what we can do here. What can we do here? If I bring this out. I'm going to bring this up. And all this just got like butchered. It's not really that's not what I wanted. That's not at all what I wanted. That may be closer to what I want. Okay, now from here, we want to come along and do the same thing on this side. So we do have this thing diving into the ground. Not into the ground, literally into the ground. Yeah, it's so hard to work. Like, the closest I have is this here, where there's sections of it that go underground. It's just so hard to work underground, I find. Okay, let's smooth this out here. Just break all that down. It all needs to be smoothed out. Some of it more than others, like all this. I don't want any of those sharp edges there, because you know, it's not like this coaster was built yesterday. Well, it was built yesterday. Again, you see what I mean about all the holes? Sometimes it's hard to work with those holes. Okay, let's do some painting here. I don't want that big, but I do want the intensity way up. Because all this... Actually, I do want it bigger. All this should be rock. I will paint some sand on the edge, just to make it look a little more... And there'll be, obviously, I'll put down some rock and things along that lines. Trees. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It didn't turn out so bad. We were very... I don't know. I was worried at the beginning. All those numbers looked terrible. But all in all, I think it ended up turning out to be a good track. I know not everybody agrees. And there could be a little more smoothing done. Okay, let's bring this intensity down to about 20%. And let's go paint some other color to some edges of stuff down here. I'm going to bring this into a smaller brush. And there's going to be, you know... lighten it up a bit. I do want this more across the bottom here. Okay. So let's just not select anything. Let's unselect the sycamore tree. Let's just go into view and take a look at this. Definitely needs a lot of work when it comes to the trees and all that stuff. I'm almost thinking that now would be like, well, it would be a good time to say take this entire section of track and straighten it out and move the brakes to like braking, lower down section of braking, and then bring a nice curve into the end. Would be something I should probably do. Planet Coaster is going to make that so hard to do that it's going to be basically rebuilding the whole end piece. But let's do it. That does mean shutting down the coaster, though. But I guess I'm okay with it. 41% scenery. Prestige is up to 764. There's not a lot of people riding it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's full. Oh, they're just getting out. Oh, but it's full. Nonetheless, it is full. And I think that's my best. This coaster is going to make money, no matter how shitty it is, because I can pump the people through this so fast with those 3 cars going. Whereas things like this, which has a much higher prestige, the lines are huge, and there's only one train, and it takes, you know, so long to get going. Whereas this, I think, is much better when it comes to that. I think. With 3 trains on it, it's a much different experience. And I just closed it. Okay, so, like I said, we're fixing, right? I want to fix this. But it won't let me. This piece of track can not go here. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's try it now. No. It's like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. There's nothing in the way. You can't do that. Screw you, player. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's the only thing I wanted to do there. Here, it's going to be more... It's going to be all the way back to here. So what I have is 2 brakes and a block section on a downward angle. 2 brakes and a block section on a downward angle. And I no longer need that to go exactly where it went before. I could probably straighten this out. So I want brake, brake, oh, brake, block section, Right? Bring this back up to 0. Break, break. This isn't working. Okay, okay, so I knew it wasn't going to be perfect. This will have to turn, you know, 5 degrees maybe? Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. What do I got going on here? Oh, that's right, that's right. I need to bring that on a downward angle. Back up to 0. That's no good either, is it? Looks a lot nicer. It's a more fitting end, but only up to here. This whole thing I've built needs to be moved down. From here to here. Okay. So it now, the only thing I see wrong is this. I don't like, why does that have to transition like that? That's just like, why can't the ends of these things be a little more flexible? You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, really? That's a thing now. Why would you do it? Why game? Why? Why is that a thing? Why would you do that? That's ridiculous. You're crazy, game. You're just crazy. What did you just do? What did you just do? Oh, are you kidding me? It just like randomly deleted that piece of the whole frickin' thing before I started building all this. Just randomly, like, out of nowhere, let's just delete this piece of the track, because, you know, the gamer's enjoying himself right now. He's fixing stuff. Things getting done. So we gotta screw him up. That's bullshit. Just randomly deleted that on me. For no frickin' reason at all. I absolutely hate Planet Coaster sometimes. That's not what was there. That was not what was there. That's not... When I'm building off here, you should be building one of these. Not one of those. Now, if I built off here, you should build one of these. But I'm building off here, so you should build one of... Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong here. I shouldn't have to go through that whole thing to fix a park that it... Okay, I should probably stop this. Can you start the test, please? Okay, never mind. Start another test, please. Okay. Okay, shall we go? Can you start a test, please? Can we have a test? Can we get a test going? Can we get some testing going, please? Are you... I can't imagine, but I think now it's just suddenly decided, yeah, we're gonna follow this. Even on the first car. On testing. So we're gonna wait 30 seconds after you start testing. Before we start it. Because that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. It should start the first car immediately. And then the other cars should go. There's no problem with my logic there, is there? Well, I do notice that this is good enough. This is enough speed to get into the thing. I'm thinking a back section of that length is pretty long. It's pretty boring. And that's all going to count against me, I guess? I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Let's speed up this process. There we go. Look at him go. I notice nobody gets stopped at any things anymore. Any of the block sections. Okay, and then we're unloading. Can I get some numbers, please? Do we have some numbers? Wow, wow, they are worse. They are absolutely worse than before. This is unbelievable that this track is a 4.98. Where? Are you kidding me? The actual, you're including the exit portion of the... I guess Planet Coaster doesn't know any better, but it still seems kind of ridiculous to me. So what this has done is probably destroyed the entire what's the word? The prestige. So right now it's down to 657. So yeah, it has done a job on the prestige. You know, the rest of the thing looks okay. Looks fine to me. We gotta get some trees, we gotta get some mountainous area underneath there, we gotta get all that done. There's a lot of work to do still. But like I said, to me, I think this is gonna work just fine. I don't need to go for an 8 or a 7 like everything else. Let's go for a ride. I want to go for a ride. I'm going for a ride before I go. Just one ride. I'm going to go for a ride on this. Because, you know, frame rate. It's good right now. Might as well take advantage of it. It's okay right now. It's not terrible right now. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. We're on our way. Woo! I should have gone and rode the old mill. Frame rate's not so great, I guess. I don't know. And every piece of scenery I put down, it gets worse. I gotta stop putting scenery down. We must stop with that scenery. I didn't realize it was going to be such a drain on my part. Now again, if that other one is so scary, why aren't people like crapping themselves on this one? Look at that horrible inversion. It's not the best idea to invert like that. Not the best idea at all. At least this one isn't playing pirate music anymore. I fixed that. I had some coaster playing like misthemed music. But it isn't exactly Western music, is it? And there we go. There's the old Mel coaster. The Broke Miner. I only renamed it that because it was always broken. So, yeah, we'll leave this run. We'll see what happens. And we'll build a shovel station. I'm gonna go with a station styled like these buildings somehow. This thing's got to change. I need to opposify. I need to make this look like the opposite of what it is. Why is it in the ground? Why is it in the ground? People are still getting food from it. That's kind of cool. Maybe we should fix that. Edit building? No. I want to move building. Can you let me... There we go. There we go. So there we go. There's the building. So that's what we're gonna do next time, is get the station built. Maybe a little more fine-tuning, but I'm pretty happy with this one right now, especially the last section. This whole piece, the double loop through the whatever this is, the upward helix into the I guess another double loop, which turns out to be a bow tie, and out. I'm not so happy about that. But hey, you can't have everything you want, right? So we're gonna leave this until next time. And well, until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button. And don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time.